Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, Capital Markets Analyst and host of your Cannabis Business Podcast. Quick recap of the growing market. Multi-state operators earning some money, finally. Publicly traded multi-state cannabis operators generally enjoyed robust third quarter financial performance, bolstered by sizzling sales growth during the virus pandemic and a focus on state markets that are growing. So MSOs that include Cresco Labs and Green Thumb Industries and True Leave actually posted profits, expanding an elite club with an industry where many operators are bleeding red ink. So prospects looking at promising with many MSOs are well positioned to take advantage of a new and potentially future adult use markets in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic and Southwest regions. Some of the experts are citing the following key factors that could make this period an inflection point for the cannabis industry. One being that cannabis companies are beginning to reap the benefits of building capacity in high growth markets like California and Florida, Illinois, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania. In the process, they're becoming more focused and, in effect, more mature. Second, there's a lot of cannabis companies that have shed assets in less desirable or non-strategic markets like Iowa and North Dakota. And then third, investment remains tight versus a year ago. It's starting to loosen a little bit, maybe. So for multi-state operators that can show investors that they're on track for profitability, it's easier for them to do a sale leaseback option, for example. Fourth thing is that cash burn is an issue with some of these multi-state operators, but strong sales might help those companies survive and thrive. We'll see. And then finally, number five, prospects look good with a massive market poised to launch recreational sales in the next year or two, including Arizona, New Jersey, and potentially New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and others. So everything else takes a little bit longer than expected with a new industry, but maybe a new round of mergers and acquisitions are imminent. So conditions could also ignite another surge in mergers and acquisitions activity. So there's some examples of outstanding performance in the quarter, like Massachusetts-based Curaleaf posting revenues of $182 million, an increase of $65 million from the second quarter. Illinois Cresco Labs generated $153 million. That was $59 million more than the previous quarter. Illinois-based Green Thumbs also turned a profit, $9.6 million. And Florida-based True Leave had a record-generating profit in the recent quarter of $4.7 million on revenues of $136 million. TerraSend generated $51 million in revenues. So they're starting to target new markets. MSOs in general, they're moving aggressively to acquire and expand operations in new and growing cannabis markets, including Arizona and the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic regions. Florida-based Jushi Holdings, they announced they were going to invest $50 million to expand its cultivation and processing facility in Pennsylvania. So the situation doesn't look as promising on the federal front, however, unless the Democrats win both the Senate and runoff seats in Georgia in January. So that might be the silver lining that could exist for multi-state operators if federal legalization doesn't occur in the next year or two or three. That could give some MSOs more time to organically grow and solidify their positions in states where they have a strong presence. Not only do they expect to see sales to continue to be strong, but they added that cannabis companies are in a great position to attract talent and acquire retail and industrial real estate at good prices, and that cannabis is going to benefit from a recession. Very interesting. We'll end on that. With that, we're going to roll this one up. I'm Josh Kincaid. This is The Talking Hedge. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or don't, and I'm out. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out and check out these other videos that we've got.